woman of my dreams. Boob shorts gone wrong. I don't know. Just sit down.
It was lobster. You got a total score of 3. Suzi and Pete are our winners. Thank you, Suzi Quatro. Thank you, Peter Howard, Karim Grant, Daniel Helen. That was my charade. We'll be back with Joan Rivers, The Living End, the next. More from our live list, and Robin Williams. She said, no, 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 no.
Still to come on Rove, Shannon Knoll, Arch Barker, Dave Hughes, Hamish and Andy, and up next, Suzi Quatro.
First guest.
Suzi Quatro was turned on to rock and roll watching Elvis on TV. So she formed a band with her sisters, moved to England and became a rock legend. Back home in America, she played leather Tuscadero on Happy Days. Since then, she's done everything from musicals to hosting her own radio show. And now she's rocking out all around Australia on her Back to the Drive tour.
Welcome back, rock goddess Suzi Quatro.
I do blush really easy, yeah.
Well, then, I don't want to start with this then, but I'm going to. I'm looking at that footage. I'm looking at you now. You look fine. You're looking fantastic.
Well, you know, there's a secret to that. We were just talking about it backstage. One of the girls that was saying, at what age does she stop having to dress funky? And I said, well, I'm 57. Is that a clue? I actually don't care.
Is that the key?
This is the key. I mean, if you don't care about how old you get, you don't get old.
Oh, right.
Absolute truth.
I thought you were going to say you don't care about what you're wearing.
No, I don't care about getting old.
Oh, okay, cool.
But they go together.
That's good. Well,
You're supposed to start dressing a certain way. You reach a certain age. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying.
I do know what you're saying. I got a little confused because I'm a simpleton and a man.
Yes.
And also, I can't dress myself. So.
Well, I dressed you today.
You did.
You wanted that button done up.
I walked out with the button done up, right?
Yes.
And it looked a bit like
No, not you. Take the button out and get the medallion and you're all set.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
All right, whoa.
So, let me see if I got this right then. Because I know you're a mother. You're a grandmother.
I am.
You're totally a rock nana.
I am.
You know, there you are. You're in the leather rocking out on stage.
I know.
And you're a nana.
I break all the rules. I always have.
That's great.
I always have.
So do your grandkids what you do? Do they come and watch?
Oh, they do. I had Amy. She's 6 years old. She's attached at my hip. I just adore her. I brought her to a gig about a month ago. She was on top of one of the fans' shoulders, and it's so funny. I was out there doing what I do, and I just happened to catch a little face going. And I wonder what she was thinking. That's my grandma. Oh, bless her. She's a chip off the old block. She's going to be like me.
Oh, good.
She says to me, Grandma, when you go on stage, you go mad. And she does that.
So can Grandma still shake the goods?
You bet your ass I can.
But it's yours I'm talking about. It's yours I'm talking about. Because that's your thing, though. It's the shake.
Well,
do you still do the shake?
I do. I said it a long time ago, and it's followed me. It's in my book. It's in everything. I've said it, and people always ask me about it. I made the mistake of saying that I will retire when I stand up on the stage and I turn my back to the audience, I shake my ass, and there's silence. Don't.
Has Quatro still got it? Pressure's on. What would all that? Hello, Grandma. That's great. Now, you did mention the book. You do have an autobiography out. Now, what I find fascinating is that for a rock and roller who grew up in the 70s, how do you even remember anything?
Because
actually, the whole idea, if you're in the 70s, you shouldn't even remember.
The whole idea is to leave the rock and roller on the stage so that you can be around to write the book.
Ah.
You know?
So you
I
never got
love
caught
what
up
I
in
do.
the backstage stuff?
No, I love what I do. And if you've read the book, it's called Unzipped, by the way.
Yes.
I wrote it in two people. I wrote Little Suzi from Detroit and Suzi Quatro. And I've always talked about the two different people. They're not the same. They're not the same. Little Suzi is like the little kid that grew up and wanted to dream of being Suzi Quatro. Suzi Quatro got there, but she still kind of protects Little Suzi. And I think if you don't have two separate personas, you're in real danger territory of disappearing up your own backside. Nice though it may be. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. So is it easy for other people to understand that, though, when you're surrounded by people who are taking drugs or drinking or partying and things like that? Did they understand that you have two sides to you?
I would usually start the trouble. For instance, one of the best room wrecks, I think, in the history of rock and roll, but who could take a lesson from me? It was really the end of like 8 months on the road, and I'd really had enough. And I decided to make a snowstorm in the room, and I went in search of a feather pillow.
Oh, yeah.
And so I finally found one after cutting up about 20 of them. I finally found one and spread the feathers all over. And then, of course, we discovered that water blew up a TV set and that the plates made a really nice sound. Anyway, it went on and on and on. And the next day, of course, we had to pay the bill, of course, which you have to do.
Yes.
And the owner said to my tour manager, "Those men are animals." And he said, "Yes, I know." And he said, "Suzi wouldn't do that, would she?" So anyway, I've had my room wrecks.
Well, that's good.
But I don't like the drugs. I'm not a druggy person. It takes you out of control, and I don't like being out of control.
But you did try one drug once, didn't you?
Oh, no, you're not going to mention that.
Yes, you did.
They call me Mellow Yellow. I smoked a banana skin. And it didn't work. It didn't get me high. But can I do my banana song?
Yeah.
I shook my ass on TV. It can't get any worse. Ready?
Hit it.
Can't believe I'm going to do this. I like bananas because they have a peel.
No. The dad jokes flying thick and fast. We should really give you the chance to win $20 in 20 seconds to get us out of that. Very simple. 20 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
Just whatever comes into your head.
Okay.
Try and be truthful, and the $20 is yours. Start the clock. Does leather chafe?
Yes.
Did you ever get it on with Fonzie?
No.
Who's your
Yeah, me
favourite
too.
rapper?
My favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Christmas rapper.
Have you ever passed wind in an elevator?
No, but my husband has.
Oh. Have you ever performed jury duty?
Jury, no.
Do you let strangers hug you?
No, depends if they're drunk or not.
What's the most important thing you learned from your father?
How to be good on stage.
And who would you turn gay for?
Oh, I think Julie Christie would have me go. Marilyn Monroe.
Ooh, oh,
Marilyn Monroe. Just to even
yeah.
sleep next to that body would be something. I mean, she is gorgeous. Sexy as sexy can be. She is.
That's a great image. I'll take that. Thank you very much, Suzi
Thank you
Quatro.
very
There we go. Although, you know what? No, I decided I'm going to take it back for the banana joke. But here's the plug. Suzi Quatro, look at this. It's everywhere. Suzi's Back to the Drive tour travels around this big brown land from the 6th to the 29th of September. The album of the same name is out now, and the autobiography Unzipped is in stores this month. Thank you, Suzi Quatro.
Thank you.
So very good to see you again. We will be right back.